Welcome to Shy Out of Town Sports. And I want to talk about a little something that has been kind of irking me over the last few months or whatever. Ever since this so-called relationship between Bill Belichick and this young woman started. Now, a lot of people have a whole lot to say when, men in the older ages dating younger women. They had a whole lot to say about Shannon Sharp. A whole lot to say. It was an issue. And even though I'm not excusing Shannon Sharp for what he did, this situation with Bill Belichick, his girlfriend displays escort energy. Now, I'm not saying she's an escort. I have no idea. Have no idea who this woman is. But the way that she's controlling him and it's almost like he's an avatar in a video game and she has the controller. It's a weird dynamic that's going on. She's literally controlling this man. Listen, read some of this. Journalists that reported Bill Belichick's girlfriend ban doubles down after UNC denial. Friday, Pablo Torre, host of Pablo Torre, finds out, reported on his podcast that Bill Belichick's girlfriend, London Hudson, was banned by UNC football facilities by the higher-ups in the athletic department. The program heartedly denied the report hours later. Shortly after Torre responded to the school's refute, saying he stands by his specific reporting in our episode, which came from the highest levels of the football program. He also appeared on the Dan Patrick Show Friday, emphatic in the report's accuracy. Man, this is crazy. One person said, she is the worst person I've ever dealt with on earth. And I've dealt with actual sociopaths. I'm not saying that is everyone. I'm just saying this story is extreme. Wow. I could tell you that everybody who has dealt with Jordan Hudson, and one person said, quote, she is the worst person I've ever dealt with on earth. And I have dealt with actual sociopaths. I'm not saying that is everybody. I'm just saying, Dan, that this story is extreme. Hudson and Belichick's relationship has been the source of much attention since it became public, but increasingly so in the past 2 weeks. An interview with CBS gained sizable attention after the network revealed uncut footage of Hudson attempting to avoid certain discussions from being part of the interview. Belichick sided strongly with Hudson, and CBS strongly refuted his statement. Man, this is going to end up being a sad story right here. I'm going to leave a link to this article and another article in the description box down below. The fact that, I don't think these people are lying about this woman and how she acts and how she treats people. And she's probably treating Bill Belichick the same way. She found a rich man that she can control. And he's an older man, so in his mind, he spent a large part of his life in football, being a football coach, Being a football coach, you're consumed with that job because it's more than just what happens on game day. You're putting together practices, you're putting together game plans, you're watching game film on your opponent, you're watching game film on key players on the opposing team. That's hours and hours of time dedicated to your craft. And he was a head coach of a dynasty, the New England Patriots, him and Tom Brady. That took a lot of time. Winning the Super Bowl takes a lot out of you. And for him to have been able to win multiple Super Bowls, that's a lot of game planning. That's a lot of research into your opponents. So you don't have time. Your social skills is probably, his social skills is probably in the toilet. He don't have time for a social life. His whole life was ingrained in football. Being a football coach. That was this man's life for decades, and he was very successful at it. That's one of the reasons he was able to get hired at UNC as a head coach. And when you're a college head coach, that takes a lot of your time too. It might even take more of your personal time because now you got to worry about recruiting. And now with the new NIL deals and all that, where college players are able to get paid, especially if you're a blue chip player, now you got to worry about, okay, I got to figure out a way to talk this player out of maybe he wants to enter into the transfer portal because he feels he's not, being utilized the right way. Maybe he's not getting the playing time he thinks he deserves. So now as a head coach, you add on the recruiting. Now you got to worry about, okay, I got to figure out how to keep my guys here at this program. That's more time that's consuming. So your social skills are going to go down the drain. You might not be able to sniff out when a woman is using you, blatantly using you and controlling you. Jordan Hudson is controlling Bill Belichick. She's using Bill Belichick to get what she wants. It's a typical case of a spoiled brat, a narcissist. That's who this woman is. She thinks the world revolves around her. There's even stories about her sticking her nose into practices, acting as if she's on the coaching staff. And I know for a fact UNC didn't hire her. She was never part of the deal. She's all on a practice field and just all in Bill Belichick's business when he's conducting business, when he's doing his job. Why are you there? You're supposed to be home somewhere, minding your own business and waiting for your man to come home. This is going to end badly. This is my prediction. This is my opinion. This is going to end horribly. Because I don't doubt that Bill Belichick probably loves this woman. He probably loves her. But if I had to bet every dime that I had, I'm willing to bet she doesn't feel the same way about him. She just knows he's rich, he's famous, and she has the ability to control him, while simultaneously sucking up all the spotlight for herself. She wants the attention. She already has the control, but that's not enough. She also wants all the attention. It's disgusting what's going on here. And I really sincerely hope that Bill Belichick has some people, some family members, some close friends around him that care about him, that can blatantly see what I'm able to see from a distance. I know they see it. You guys need to talk to him. Y'all need an intervention. Make sure she's not there. She cannot be there. Y'all need to talk Bill Belichick off the ledge because he's diving out the window for a woman that really don't give a damn about him. And if y'all care about Bill, y'all need to talk to him. Hopefully, he's able to see through her one day and come to his senses before it's too late. Because this looks very bad. This looks very bad. And I'm hoping for the best for Bill Belichick. But this woman, Jordan Hudson, she's using Bill Belichick. And I hope he realizes it before it's too late. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Shy, Out of Town Sports. And I'm out.